Okay. Well, howdy, Saad Ghosn. This is Tom Laurie again with another great interview of one of the great Saad artists in town and organizer of SOS. It's coming up.
Hey, thank you, Tom. I'm really happy to be here. Thanks for making time for me.
Well, first tell us about SOS.
Well, SS, it's an organization that wants to promote the arts for peace and justice. And this year is the 21st anniversary. So we do a lot of exhibits, publications, educational work, all based on art for peace and justice, and to give the artist voice for what's important to them.
Well, I participated in many of the years, and when's the deadline this year?
The deadline for application for SOS ART is June 5, and the show this year is going to be at the Art Academy, and it will be, I think, from June 23 to July 13, 14. It's 3 weeks this time, yes.
Well, it's always a fun show and very expressive because everything that gets submitted gets admitted.
Absolutely.
So this is a tenet of SOS that it's open and there's no judging or anything. And this is what makes it a pivotal show of Cincinnati.
Yeah, the only restriction is really the theme that if an artist wants to say something about an issue of peace and justice that is important to them, and it can be anything, they're welcome. But by definition, it's democratic, it's open to anyone, irrespective of age, of race, of gender, of educational achievement, of academic skills. Yeah, it's open to anyone.
And like all good art, you can't tell the pros from the amateurs.
You're right. I think because most of the work comes from the heart of the artist, so it is bound to be strong. And frequently, yeah, you see work by a student next to the work of a famous artist like you, Tom. I mean, you're so talented, and side by side, and they're both very good. So kind of like, yes, you're right. It's good, and that's nice because people would say, hey, you need to jury. I mean, I think the weak piece is strengthened by the strong piece. So.
Yes, and well, we look forward to that. And right now, Saad has a show up here at the Off Ludlow Gallery. It's a wonderful new suite of pastels. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, kind of like during the pandemic, I was itching to do some work that connects me to spirituality. And I've been all the time very interested in the concept of the circle. For me, the circle is kind of like uniting. It's like you close it in a way, and it's spiritual. And living, for a couple of years in isolation, I decided to do a whole series on the circle in pastel, which is different from me. And in each of these drawings, there's a circle or more than one circles with a lot of kind of like playful, meditative drawings around it. The intention was to do one a week. Now I didn't do it systematically one a week. Sometimes I'll do one every day, and sometimes one every 2 weeks. But for a year, I ended up doing 52 of those. And they are there, and it was contemplative for me. It was meditative. I enjoyed it, and it's different from what I usually do. Usually my prints are black and white. They have a strong message. This one was more let me go. But at the same time on a theme, kind of like the circle.
Yes, each one is sort of like a mantra.
You're right. It was like a mantra, and when I was doing it, it was the same feeling. Each one while doing it, I was going through like hours where I wouldn't really feel time going. I would be drawing, and then when you put them one next to the other, they create a whole community of drawings. They talk to each other. They interact. But they are also kind of like they have a commonality. They are linked by the idea of the circle.
Yes, and also by the chroma. The colors are all consistent and.
The colors, yes. Yeah, they are very bright colors, and I like bright colors. And I use pastel, and I feel like rub them a little bit to make them a little more uniform, so you don't really see the strokes of the pastel. Yeah.
Yes, well, the show is up here at the Off Ludlow Gallery, and it's closing this Friday, so stop by the gallery. It'll be open, and you can see see the work, and Saad will be there, and hopefully, at the end of this video, I'm going to have a string of his paintings, and you get to see really what you to expect on Friday.
Yeah, kind of the closing at this Friday from 5 to 8, and I'll be there. I don't know if the gallery is open between now and then. I'm not really sure.
The gallery is open on Friday and Saturday, so the 5 to 8 is normal hours for the gallery, so everybody knows that.
Well, thank you, Tom. Thanks so much.
Well,
And
you're
yeah,
ve-
please
very-
come.
yeah,
Please
you're-
come. It will be nice to see you and meet those of you that I haven't met before. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Saad, and that was really good. We had